Hello everyone and welcome to The Mess. My name is Jake, also known as Plant Game for Life. Okay, so I am going to be propagating probably one of my, is this my biggest philodendron at this point? It might be. This is Philodendron WITHOut. And I just need to show you guys the mess that is at stake right here. Let's see, what is the biggest leaf? That is the biggest leaf right there. Let me just show you guys. Oh, this is really, really bad YouTubing right here, but you can see just how asymmetrical and disgusting it looks, like a mouse chewed it up last night or something. So yes, what I decided to do, guys, was rather than have it climb up a moss pole to get it to root so I could cut it, I decided to pot it in this very tall vase so that all the internodes and all that stuff could just root on their own. And yeah, I got stems underneath the soil and they're doing just fine, guys. Look at that. Wait, hold on. So I got leca on the bottom with a reservoir and then all those roots there, they're looking fabulous. So I am going to take him out because he's just a little bit too big for my apartment now. I like to keep my plants a little bit on the smaller side. So I'm going to probably take one cut for myself, depending on how big it is, and then just sell the rest of it, or if I can cut it into multiples, I'll sell the multiples. We'll just see how it goes, guys. We'll see what our options are. So let's just go for it, guys. Is it futile at this point to try to not make a mess? For me, it probably is. We're just gonna take him out, guys. We're not gonna waste any time. So let's just take him out. Oh, also one thing that I like about vases is that they don't have a lip. So you can just slide it right out, in theory. Also, it doesn't stick to the side like it would terracotta or something else. It doesn't stick to glass the same way. So it's a lot easier to take out and not damage the roots, guys. So let's just slide him out. Because I used to use jars. I don't really use jars anymore because they have like a lip where it's smaller on top, and usually I have to break the jar or risk breaking the roots by trying to pull it out. So let's just slide him out. And he's coming out pretty good. Oh, fat boy. Oh, that is maniacal. Okay, I didn't make too much of a mess. So, yeah, I don't want to disturb your roots. I usually like to not disturb the roots, but we're going to have to in order to see what we're working with, unfortunately. What I have here is just like an aeroid mix, if you will. I don't really use aeroid mix that often, but for this guy, I thought he would do just fine in it. So, yeah, it's just like bark and, you know, charcoal and probably cocoa corral, I don't know. Stuff that I bought pre-mixed from Plant Corner up here in Harlem. So yeah, let's just flying everywhere. So over the weekend, I attended my sister's wedding and I was the flower boy. And it was all about me and it was fabulous and I had such a great time. The crowds could not stop chanting my name. So that was really great. I also got to sing Can You Feel the Love Tonight, where everyone slow danced. Very, very nice. Everyone said I sold the show, but then again, what else is new? So yeah, sorry to my sister, but you know, she asked me to do it and I was like, yo sister, do you understand the consequences when you ask a superstar to do these things for you? I'm totally joking, guys. A little bit. Anyway, so yeah, that was fabulous. So yeah, right off the bat, I will say this is not nearly as convenient as a moss pole, because a moss pole doesn't like absorb the stem. But this is, I think, a lot more aesthetically pleasing to look at. as opposed to an ugly moss pole, just my opinion. So it just kind of depends what your priorities are. I'm just kind of like tickling the roots, guys. That sounds so perverted, but I'm just like tickling the roots so that the substrate kind of loosens on its own. I don't want to like rip anything if I can help it. Just I don't want to rip the roots, break the roots. So yeah, how am I gonna even do this? I think I'm just gonna have to go in there kind of blind and just take the top. You know what? I might even just keep the bottom, because the bottom's smaller, and I kind of want the smaller one. And maybe I'll just sell the top. Let's see what we're working with. Guys, I just watched Sausage Party the other day, and holy crap. Yeah, that movie is weird. It's very weird. And that's coming from me. It wasn't so much funny, like LOL. I wasn't LOLing, you know what I'm saying? But I had my jaw just slack the whole time. The whole time I was just, oh my god, what are they even? It was just crazy. Alright, so I think this is good enough. Now where is my shear? Where's my shear? Where's my shear? Where's my shear? So yeah, I can kind of see where the bottom leaf is. Or, well, actually no, that's the bottom two leaves. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to cut there and just pray to the heavens. Oh, and that's it. It's already done. Can't go back. Can't go back! Now part of me just wants to plant this back in. Just want to make sure I get all the loosey-goosey roots that broke off. Because that's going to be mine. And then that. Alright. Well, I mean, maybe this could just go right back in. If I'm being totally honest. Yeah, why not? Let's just put it right back in. Let's just put it right back in. Yeah. Because now that's a little bit more manageable. Even though it is in a very big vase. Where's my brush? Where is the brush? Here we go. I love using brushes to tucky-wucky some of that loose substrate. Oh yeah. It's a nice soft tip so you're less likely to break any roots, while also getting all those air pockets filled up with substrate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't know what I'm saying. Maybe this whole YouTube channel's a mess. Or maybe I've just become a parody of myself at this point. Who knows? Do you ever feel like after a certain point you just become a parody of yourself? Because you catch yourself saying certain things often, like certain phrases or like certain speech patterns or whatever, and then you just kind of like double down and lean into them. And then you're like, wow, I'm like a parody of myself. Or is that just me? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. If that's you, let me know. It's not the diamonds. It's not the pearls. I'm that yoop. It's just that I'm that yoop. It's not my man. Ooh. I'm that yoop. It's just that I'm that yoop. Cause I'm just a UPI. You can't deny. So yeah, this is a lot more manageable for me. And now we get to pot up this, oh boy, yeah. I hope I can get some coin for this one. All right, let's get a pot. Where's my cinnamon? Who took my cinnamon? No, that's a red pepper. I need cinnamon. Oh, where is? No. Oh, here it is. Wait, right? No, that's garlic powder. Shit. Oh Where is it? Where? I'll just take a little bit of alcohol. Oh, just take a little bit of alcohol. Ooh, just a little bit. Just put it on the end there. Now, I got some mossy moss. I'm going to use moss because it's more moisture retentive, because this has drainage holes. So this will dry out faster. So let's hydrate it. It's just a brick. It's just a brick, guys. Look at this. I wish moss didn't grow so slow, because I would try to harvest my own. I've tried in the past, but it's just too slow. I think you need like a giant greenhouse just full of propagating moss and all that stuff. So we'll put some of the bigger, chunkier substrate at the bottom, like the leca. We'll give it a little bit of moss in there as a barrier so that the roots sitting on top of it don't dry out from that free draining medium we just put down there. And now we're just going to, wow! He might drop a leaf or two, because this root system, as you guys can see, it's quite small in comparison to the canopy that is the yoop on top. Okay, let's try to not snap anything. You guys can't even see what's happening. I'm so sorry, but you know what? Hopefully you're doing some planty chores, or you're just like sort of watching this as you're, I don't know, having your dinner or something. And you get the general idea. Well, you know what? Maybe I should cut it again. I think let's just do it, because this is gigantic. Okay, so there's another one right there. Oh my god, oh, there's 3 leaves on this one. Cool. So that's that. And then this one, yes. Now, I want to show you guys. Do you see? You can't see nothing. If I do this, is it focusing? I can't tell. Do you see how this leaf, this stem, is below pretty much all of the roots? That leaf, it's probably gonna die off anyway, so I'm just going to take that off. All right, cool. So this is a little bit more manageable for this particular pot. So yeah, then I have 3. So I can keep one if I really want to, but honestly, I've grown this UPI for a while. I kind of want to move on to other things. He is very pretty. I do like how weird he is. I do like the story behind the UPI. How Yoop Moonin thought that the plant was being eaten by insects and all that. I like plants with funny stories. I think that's one of the hidden gems of growing plants, is that plants have very interesting backstories in terms of how they were discovered, or how they were cultivated, how they were named, all that stuff. I'm actually working on an Anthurium Ace of Spades video that maybe I can get out next week. We'll see. Basically, it goes over the history of Ace of Spades, which can be a little bit confusing for people who are just getting into Anthuriums. So there's one. Well, there's 2, I guess. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. These are not worth that much anymore, but back in the day, this would have been like $1 million. I remember back when like one leaf was 900 bucks. And now I need a pot for this guy. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, guys, sometimes I wish I could just go back in time and just get that coin. You know what I'm saying? But it's what it is, so we're just going to do what we can. We're going to put the mossy moss in there. We're going to take this root system, which looks great. Did I put alcohol on this? Let me just put a little bit on that. I literally have it on the floor. This is ridiculous. Because I'm ridiculous. I'm doing a purge today, but I don't know, should I sell these in the purge, or should I wait till like I can see the roots growing? I mean, Yoops, they're very easy. I think that's why the the price came down so quickly because people realized, oh, this is actually really easy to grow. It's not super difficult. It's a very, very easygoing philodendron. I highly recommend it to anyone who is getting into phillos or wants an easygoing phillo that likes the look of this. There it is. And I'm keeping the cut area above the substrate so that it can callus over. And yeah, there's another one right there. And we only have one casualty. Rest in peace to that leaf. Absolutely beautiful. You can't even see the leaf because it's so freaking thin. And the background is just an atrocity. Scooby-Doo, I can't even. Youpie-Doo, where are you? Jake, shut up. I think I'm all done. I have some extra moss here. I'm gonna hold on to this. Because moss is expensive. So I'm gonna keep some of that. And the rest, where is my, here it is. Let's just clean up, which is something I don't do very often, so we're gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it right now so I don't forget about it. Because sometimes I'll make a mess, I'll be like, I'll clean it after lunch. I have lunch, and then I go and do some work, or I go somewhere and I forget, and I come back and I'm like, all this stuff is still on the ground. And I'm like trying to walk around it. It's awful. It's very awful. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get the Roomba to clean up the dirt that I can't see. That'll smudge my feet. I don't have a Roomba anymore. I have a Robo Rock, which is a lot better than Roomba. I'm gonna be honest. Just gonna be honest, guys. Robo Rock. I have the Ultra. It's like Ultra S8 or S7. It's like the top model. It's the one where like it's self-emptying, the bin is self-emptying, it vacuums, it mops, it scrubs, it cleans, it's, what do you call it? Like, hold on, wait, Robo Rock, get out here for a second. Okay, so like this is the mop, it cleans it. Because there are some robot vacuum cleaners, where you have to take this off and clean it yourself. There are some vacuum cleaners where you have to take this off before you can vacuum, or else it'll only vacuum the hardwood floors and won't go on the carpet. So this actually will lift up when it goes onto the carpet. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just like saying how cool this thing is. Not cheap. I'm paying for it monthly for like the rest of my life. Not really, just for like 2 years. But yeah. I really like him. I think he's worth it because I'm very lazy and I just don't want to clean. So, okay. Put you back in there, sir. Oh, he also has an app. And you can literally map out your place and I can be like, hey Siri. Wait, I don't want to trigger her. But I can say, hey, clean the living room or clean the kitchen. And he'll literally go to the kitchen, clean it, and then come back. And I can also, if I want to do a deep clean, I can adjust the suction power or whatever. Anyway, so. Okay, I got that. So that's all good. Let's put this in here. Oh. Ew, I got a splinter. That's not cool. And I'm bleeding too. Bleeding from a splinter? What reality is this? Okay. And there we go, guys. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I'm like trying to scratch my nose, but not with my fingers because they're still dirty. So that was it, guys. All right. I'm gonna go clean the rest of my stuff. I promise I will clean it up. Have a wonderful day, night, week, month, year, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next one. Probably next week, hopefully next week, will be the Ace of Spades history video. I'd like to do some videos where I do a backstory and just some general information on like Ace of Spades, also the other popular ones like Dress Larry, Kunai Lensei, Papilla Laminum, and others. Other popular Anthuriums that people are getting into, but maybe they're like, because people can get scammed. A lot of Anthuriums look very similar and all that stuff. So I feel like it can kind of clear the smoke, clear the fog. What's the phrase? I don't do the phrases, guys. I don't know. Anyway, all right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye! Subscribe if you like this hot mess and follow me on Instagram at Plantgate. Okay, anyway, bye.